So if you keep on putting your hand around fire, what's eventually going to happen, family? You eventually going to get burned. Here we have it. A black MAGA Trump supporter by the name of Carl Baxter was called a slave, insane, by a right-wing organization that he was canvassing for. According to media, the die-hard Trumper says he was discriminated against by a right-wing political advocacy group. He said they called him a slave during the 12 days he was with the organization before they fired him for calling this stuff out. Man, just me looking at this picture, my spidey senses start tingling. My spidey senses go off. I get to seeing a shucking and jiving Negro, happy just to be up around some whiteness by any means necessary. You can see it in his eyes. It's written all over his face. He ain't got to say a word. Carl Baxter is now suing Americans for Prosperity, the nonprofit grassroots conservative operation. This company was established by brothers Charles and David Koch. Man, looking at this picture, I hate to say it, I see the mind of a sellout Negro just looking at this picture. You know they say a picture's worth 1,000 words. I don't even, truth be told, believe this was the first time this guy was called a slave or some derogatory terminology that the dominant white society, white supremacy uses against our people. I think, he just had enough at this point and chose to come out on it. And don't get it confused just because I brought this video to the light that I'm on Kamala Harris' side. I ain't married to neither party. Because Kamala Harris has locked up black folks left and right like it was going out of style out there in California. And her constituent, Joe Biden, ain't no better. He locked up more black folks for the littlest, simplest, smallest, minute things with his 94 crime bill. Both parties take up an anti-black stance on things, if you ask me. Kamala Harris's blatant disrespect and neglect of failing to address our wants and needs is a form of anti-black hate, if you ask me. Both parties have the mindset of an anti-black stance on things with inside them both, the right and the left. This is why I always say out of sheer love for my people, black people, FBA family, that we hold the vote because neither party got our best interests in mind. Both hands we being dealt don't look like they want to do right by no black people. And I believe this holding the vote thing will send out a message that we can make and break parties if you don't meet our demands of actually offering us up something for the vote in the form of tangibles. Because both the right and the left side are branches off the same tree. They ain't no different in my opinion if you ask me. The only difference is the left will throw a brick and hide their hand, and the right will throw a brick and let you know they throw the brick. Just my thoughts on the matter. Peace.